Welcome back to Nerfed Reflexes, where skill is optional and fun is mandatory. And today, we're going to have a lot of fun, because we'll be answering that age-old question that's been looming in humanity's mind for ages. Science has failed us, philosophers are silent, and today, we're tackling it. How many dudes does it take to take on a gorilla, 1,000 toddlers, or a horse-sized duck? We're playing the How Many Dudes demo today. The full game is not available on Steam yet, but the demo is. There will be a link in the description. It is a roguelike auto-battler where logic is optional. Right up my alley. Synergy is everything, and my solution to every problem is apparently to just add more dudes. This is a blind run. The math is questionable, and if it crashes my PC with sheer dude density, it was worth it. Alright, so what do we have here? I've been looking at this game for a week on Steam, and I finally decided, you know what, let's give it a try. There's not much going on. So my collection, wow. Looks like there's a lot in this demo and a lot planned. Free alpha demo, wishlist on Steam. We'll see about that. New run. Gotta try this out. 1 out of 1 dudes. Regular dude. Max HP, damage, run speed. Alright, so round 1. So we're just gonna fight some toddlers, I guess. I feel like you don't have to ask very many people how many dudes it would take to take on 10 toddlers. I feel like that one's a give me. The game seemed to think so too. So we... okay. Oh, poor toddlers. We dealt 180 damage, and we earned $100. Cool. If earning money in real life was that simple. We need more dudes. Post a flyer to attract a new type of dude to the ranch. Wanted. Vampire dudes or cleric dudes. Okay. Bloodsucker. Heals for 30% of damage dealt. Divine Pulse. Every 2 seconds, the cleric dude creates a pulse at the most injured dude. The pulse heals nearby injured dudes for 100% of the cleric dude's DPS, split evenly among them. Interesting. So every 2 seconds... Oh, this guy, he has some base evasion chance. Interesting. Fantasy, undead. Alright, sure. We'll try out the cleric guy. A dude responded to your flyer. Cool. Interesting. So what is this up here? Round 2 relic. Completing this round will earn you a powerful relic. Another flyer to recruit another dude. Fight stuff, earn cash. Oh, we got a shop. Okay, and all the way up to a boss encounter. Toxic gas, dude takes damage. Oof. We gotta fight 1 horse-sized duck and 75 duck-sized horses. Alright, round 2. 4 little ducks and 7 toddlers, or 3 rats and 3 duck-sized horses. I'm not gonna lie, the duck-sized horses sounds terrifying, but let's see what happens. I mean... not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. So I can see the DPS of each of my dudes. The cleric actually out-damaged the regular dude, even though his intent was to focus on healing, but, you know, whatever. Claim reward. We got some money. And a free dude. A free cleric dude. Nice. I found a relic stash, but you can only take 1 because of your tiny hands. Universal healthcare. Yeah, that sounds like a pipe dream. All dudes gain 10% max HP. Motivational poster. Hang in there. All dudes gain 10% damage. Rage bait. Oh no. Tell me this isn't one of those types of games. When a dude takes damage that drops his health below 30%, he gains 100% cleave for 3 seconds. I don't know what cleave means. I can only assume that it means like an AoE attack. I tell you what, let's just go for the damage. You can never go wrong going for damage, right? All right, so now we can take on 20 toddlers, which one regular dude can take on 10 toddlers by himself. So there's zero fear in this fight. Or we could take on 4 rats and 4 mallard ducks. I mean, we took on the duck-sized horses, or the horses. I think we'll be fine. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, my regular dude. Okay, he got healed. Good job here, clerics. I'm trying to pay attention. There's a lot going on the screen at once. I'm trying to pay attention to their health bars up here. But it looks like the clerics are doing a good job. They did a really good job, in fact. All right, claim the reward. We need more dudes. All right, so we can get some Workin Dudes, some Bard Dudes, or some Medic Dudes. All right, what is your deal? Borrow Organs gains 3% max HP and damage for each unconscious dude. 4-chord song. Every 4 attacks, the Bard Dude plays a song that inspires 4 random dudes, increasing their damage and run speed for 4% for 4 seconds. This effect can stack up to 4 times. Every 4 attacks. So we would want to give him some crazy attack speed. Triage heals the 3 most injured dudes every time the medic deals a total of 50 damage. So every 3 attacks, you're healing dudes. However, the game did say that I need to focus on synergy. And since we've got fantasy dudes already, let's go for the Bard Dudes. La, 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 la. Roster reordering. You can reorder your roster by clicking and holding a dude type and then dragging it to a new slot. Can I? Okay. I'm not sure what impact that has, but sure. All right, we can take on the mallard ducks and the geese. Or, I mean, I think we're doing fine. Let's try it. 6 rats, 6 duck-sized horses. I mean, those duck-sized horses are... Oh, come on, you can do it! Oh, did you watch his life bar? Oh my goodness, that cleric was hanging in for dear life. Okay, your flyers attracted some dudes. We can get another cleric dude or another bard dude. I can't see anything wrong with recruiting another cleric, especially considering how that fight went. All right, so we're at the shop. A merchant dude arrives. We get some dude juice for free. Revives unconscious dudes. Dude juice. Okay. Oh boy. Revives unconscious dudes. If used in the ranch, revives 10 dudes. If used during battle, revives 5 dudes with 50% HP. Okay, cool. Protective cloak. The cleric dude. Oh, so this is a relic. Interesting. The cleric dude. So it looks like, oh, this is really cool. This is a consumable, it looks like. Yeah. So it looks like the game knows what types of dudes I have, which, I mean, duh, right? It sounds simple to say. But it's not offering me random relics for dudes that I don't have, right? We seen the Workin dude earlier, the organ donor guy, right? And we know that there's a bunch of different types of dudes, but it's offering me relics for dudes that I currently have. That is so appreciated. All right, so what does this do? The cleric dude grants 10% increased toughness, and his divine pulse now applies temp health, equal to 25% of the amount healed for 5 seconds. Clerical error. The cleric dude's divine pulse now also deals damage to an enemy equal to 50% of the cleric dude's DPS, preferring enemies with low health. Let's keep playing it safe. I like the temp health idea. I say let's play it smart. Bottled lightning. We have 156 bucks left. Deals 1,500 damage to enemies at random. The damage is evenly split. Let's save our money. How do I get out of here? Dismiss. Okay. So here's our dude juice. I can go back into the merchant here. And here's where my relics are. Got it. Okay, so round 5. 6 duck-sized horses, or 9 little ducks, or 3 goats and 4 geese, or gooses. I mean, I think we're fine. Let's just keep doing the harder challenge. We've got the healing. That one cleric. All right, let's go. Claim reward. Nice. Your flyers attracted some dudes. Well, the tryhard in me is telling me to go for more cleric dudes, because if they could just keep out healing, then eventually we'll win no matter what, right? Every 4 attacks. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should. Yeah, I'm going to grab another cleric dude, because I just remembered this boss said dudes take damage for 1% of their max HP every second. So maybe my accidental pickup and luck with the cleric dude stuff is actually brilliant. 17 rats or 42 toddlers. I think we could take on some rats. Yeah, easy peasy. Never once worried. Claim reward. All right, we need more dudes. So it looks like there's no way. My first glance, my eyeballs went straight to this. Undead warrior. I was looking for more fantasy stuff. And now I'm looking for a way to reroll, and it doesn't look like I have that option. So what do we have? Vampire dudes. We've seen these guys. Ninja dudes. Stealthy strikes. Ninjas become stealthy when they land a critical hit, becoming invisible to enemies for 1 second. Or some night dudes. Taunting presence. Every 3 seconds, the night dude taunts up to 5 nearby enemies to focus their attacks on him. Well, considering he has 230 health, probably not a terrible idea. He also has crit chance, evasion. Interesting. I guess let's go for the night dudes. A dude responded to your flyer. Nice. A regular dude just wandered into my ranch. Okay. 3 dudes. Sweet. Round 7. 4 goats and 6 geese. Yeah, I mean, I'm not struggling. The amount of healing, I can see how if I didn't have this healing, because you can see the health bars over here. They're just ticking down, and then the cleric's clock pop in and boop, boop, boop. Yeah, no, that's really good. And considering the knight is supposed to taunt enemies, like, his health was never really touched. I think we got a pretty good start here. All right. We can get another bard dude or another knight dude. I suppose let's go for another knight dude. And we get another regular dude. Nice. You found some crap. Well, thanks, game. Pocket dice. Rerolls the relics found in a relic stash. Rerolls flyers and restocks the inventory of the merchant dude. Nice. Okay, so there is a way to reroll. Understood. So we'll see a shop. And then, ooh. Now I don't know what to save my dice for. I guess we'll figure that out as the time comes. All right, taking on the hard fight again. Yeah, the knights are definitely taunting. Come on, clerics. So what happens if a dude dies in battle? I still don't know yet. All right, claim reward. Cleric dude or another knight dude. Let's go for another cleric dude. Another regular dude wandered in my ranch. Well, we are stocking up. Nice. All right, so here's a relic stash. Holy water, a parry buckler, or an ablative shield. The cleric dude's divine pulse gains increased healing on dudes with lower health. The healing increase is equal to the target dude's missing health percentage. All dudes gain a 5% chance to block incoming attacks, or when a knight dude receives healing, he gains temporary health equal to 100% of the healing. Ooh, that seems really strong too. Yeah, I want both of these. The holy water sounds amazing too. But seeing as how he's going to taunt everything and we've got the clerics, I think we absolutely must choose this. We also have the option to re-roll here, but I think we have some really good options. So, hey, I found some more dude juice. Let's go. All right, round 9. Oh, wait. Yeah, that said revive dudes. Okay, so if they fall in battle, I can use this to revive them. I completely forgot. Okay. So I'm guessing if they perish in battle, they won't be able to join until I've revived them, so it's probably wise to hang on to that. Okay, 30 duck-sized horses. I think we can do it. We are rich, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, we are more than capable right now. We are just blasting through this. Claim reward. All right, my flyers attracted some more dudes. Let's go for another bard dude. We need to get some more DPS. You found some more crap. Thank you, game. A burner phone. Teleports a group of dudes to a location of your choosing and grants them temporary health for 25% of their max HP that lasts until... Okay. We're going to have to be on the lookout on where to use that. Up here, I guess. Okay, merchant dude arrives. Let's focus on the task at hand, and then... I don't know. During the battles, I've mainly focused on looking at their HP and less on where to use items, so in case we need that, it'd be nice to know where that's at. All right, more dude juice. Sequined vest. All dudes gain 5% increased evasion. Bagpipes. The knight dude gains 10% increased toughness, and the range of his taunt is doubled. Well, considering the relics seem to be more than half of my money, rerolling is probably not a wise decision. So let's buy this. We'll buy more dude juice. Should we? We're not going to see a shop again for a while, so maybe we do it. We'll just buy more dude juice, and we'll try this bottled lightning. Wait, 2,000 damage? The last time we seen this, I thought it was 1,500. Interesting. So do the items have random rolls? All right, whatever. Get me out of here. All right, 4 goats, 6 geese, or 9 mallard ducks. All right, I'm going to choose this option, but I want to see... Okay, the consumables are down here. Understood. Yeah, I've mainly just been paying attention to their health bars. Cool. So where are we at on damage right now? The knight dudes aren't doing a whole lot. The cleric dudes are really putting some work in. Nice. Okay, claim rewards. We could get more cleric dudes or more bard dudes. I'll grab another cleric dude. Something has me worried about this round 20 boss encounter, but we'll see. All right, Canada geese. Gotta watch out for them Canadian gooses. Dog-sized rats. Well, we haven't lost a fight yet, so let's go for it. Wow. We have barely taken any damage. Nice. So I guess the question changes of how many dudes, depending on what type of dudes you get. Because it's not just how many dudes does it take to destroy some Canadian geese, but it's more how many of a specific type of dude does it take. All right, another knight dude or another bard dude. Let's go for another bard dude. Let's go for another knight dude. You found a relic stash. All right, we got the blacksmith's hammer. Increase the max HP of knight dudes by 30% is insane since they have like 200 something health. Hidden daggers. All dudes gain 40% cleave. I still don't know what cleave does. Clerical error. The cleric dude's divine pulse now also deals damage. Man, you know what? We've got so many clerics right now. We better see the cleric's DPS skyrocket in this next fight. Let's go. Oh yeah, I can see the pulse on the battlefield. It is putting in some work. Nice. Get out of here. All right. Where are we at? Cleric dudes. 1.2 thousand damage. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We've built a monster set of dudes. Let's grab another one. And we got another free dude. Sweet. We still haven't lost a single fighter yet. Let me see. Is there a way I can go into the options? 1 second here. Oh, there's a gore setting. Pop-up combat text, full screen flashes. Yeah, I want to turn that off and the camera shake off. Okay. Oh, health bars. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. All right, we're fine. I just wanted to turn off a bit of the screen flashing. Thank God that's an option. All right, a wolf enters the fray. Let's see how we fare against the wolf. The wolf has a giant health bar. But not for long. Oh my gosh. All right. 1.1k damage that time. Nice. Hey, we can get some more dudes. We can get some necro dudes, some zombie dudes, or some samurai dudes. Still don't have any more fantasy. I was really hoping to just like fill out my kit here with all fantasy dudes. But we'll take what we can get. Oh, I can re-roll these. Well, let's see what these guys do first. Battle experience. Every 3 seconds, the samurai dashes to the lowest health enemy on the battlefield to help finish it off. Interesting. Summons a Skeledude at the start of each round. If the Skeledude is defeated, the Necro Dude will summon a new one after 5 seconds. Defeated Skeledudes count as unconscious dudes. Interesting. Why would I want unconscious dudes? I don't know, but it sounds like there's a big benefit. All right, Undead Hunger gains 25% cleave for every unconscious... Well, we just answered our question. Gains 25% cleave for every unconscious dude. Zombie dudes barely have a brain, so they recover from knockouts after only 1 round. Oh, so there's a refresh period. If one of your dudes perishes in battle, he has to wait a certain amount of time to recover for free. Otherwise, you got to use some dude juice. But this particular dude comes back after only 1 round. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to refresh this. There we go, because I was looking for fantasy. Hey, we found some more fantasy. Paladin dudes, what do you do? Blessed, 180 health, 24 attack. At the start of the round, the Paladin dude blesses 2 random dudes. The blessing reduces damage taken by 10% and redirects 20% of the remaining damage to the Paladin dude instead. I'm going to be honest, that doesn't sound great. But I want to try and stick with fantasy, so we'll try them out. Recruit. All right. Again, let's go for the harder fight. Let's keep an eye on the Paladin dude. I mean, his health is not moving. We have built we've built a crazy army. Claim reward. Let's get another bard dude. You found a relic stash. All right, we got a chest plate, battle standard, or incense holder. When a knight dude takes damage greater than 10% of his max health, he gains temporary health equal to 50% of the damage taken. All dudes gain crit chance. The cleric dude gains 30% increased damage, and his divine pulse healing is increased by 5% per dude within the radius of the pulse. Let's go for that. I mean, we are just buffing the crap out of our relics, or our clerics. All right, health potion. Heal half of your dudes. Okay. We have $1,119, which by my math tells me that we have enough to buy 2 relics if we want to, because that would be 1,056. Yeah. We won't be able to buy more dude juice, but let's see what we get here. So Great Helm. When any dude taunts an enemy, he gains 3% of his max HP as temporary health. Okay. Sure, sounds great. Captain's Hat. The dude type at the top of your roster gains 30% damage? Okay, so there's a reason to move dudes around, I see. Well, let's move the relic dude, if it'll let me. There we go. So our relic dude is always doing the most damage anyways, so let's just give him more, you know? Let's go for it. Oh, man. Round 15. Nice. Let's get another cleric, dude. We're just going to have an army of clerics. An alpha wolf. Should I be scared? No, I should not. 3,000 damage, by the way, on the clerics. That's insane. Oh, you can see the clerical error itself did almost a third of that. That's crazy. Let's grab another knight dude. You found some crap, strange spores. Your dudes attune their spirits every second for 3 seconds. Their health is redistributed so they all have the same health percentage. Cool. All right, well, I don't know how long we can go for. I did take a look at the Steam community page before playing this game, and I seen people talking about being into the hundreds of waves. So I can only assume that after round 20, we go into some kind of like endless mode. But we'll see what happens. If that's the case, I will just try and speed through it as quickly as possible. But yeah, there's a couple of dudes in here. Sorry. There's a couple of people in the Steam community that are talking about, I don't know, the game crashing on round 114, resend loose on round 101. I don't know. So, all right, claim reward. Let's grab another paladin dude. Got another burner phone. And ooh, this is a much larger fight. This game is silly. Oh my god. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me grab another cleric dude real quick. Oh god, you're gonna make me make a decision. I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Speaking of train, the dude type at the end of your roster gains 30% max HP. Oh. All dudes gain evasion. The bard dude's song lasts for 2 more seconds and inspires your dudes to dance, granting. Okay, let's go for this. And then I'm gonna move my knight dudes to the bottom of the roster. So they have even more health. 300 health. Does that change real time? It sure does. That's insane. They have 300 health. That's crazy. All right, real quick, before we continue, I wanted to change one more setting. I wanted to turn off gore. It seems like a bit much. All right, fight. Okay. So the gore still exists. It's gray. It's like some Terminator T. Was it T? Oh man, I can't remember the liquid Terminator. What model it was? T something thousand. I don't know. Let's grab another knight dude. Another health potion. A merchant dude arrives. Ring of Shielding. All overhealing now grants 25% of the overheal amount as temporary health that lasts for 5 seconds. Rage bait. We've seen that one already. I still don't know what cleave does, but we're at the boss fight, so let's grab something. I don't know. Maybe grab some more dude juice. Might come in handy. All right, and dismiss. And here we are. Toxic gas. Dudes take damage for 1% of their max HP every second. We have so many healers, though. I think we'll be fine. 1 horse-sized duck and 75 duck-sized horses. Interesting. I'm going to get ready to use my healing. Keeping an eye on their health. Oh, it is dropping. But yeah, we have so much healing, it doesn't even matter. Boss fight, schmoss fight. You're done. Goodbye, horse-sized duck. Victory. Claim reward. Yeah, look at that. 4.7 thousand damage. I mean, okay. You got to, like, actually do the math here. Because obviously, the regular dudes did 1.2k on themselves. But there's only 5 of them. And they have no relics or buffs. Well, they buff each other. But, yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right, claim reward. Let's grab... let's grab another cleric, dude. All right, tuning fork. So is this a special boss relic because we defeated the boss? Or is this just like a freebie? Anyways, tuning fork. Dudes who hear the bard dude's song while already at maximum stacks becomes inspired for 4 seconds, gaining increased damage and run speed. Stacks up to 20 times. Dudes who get knocked out during a fight have a 15% chance to instantly recover. The paladin dude receives 10% more healing from all sources. In addition, if a paladin dude takes damage through his blessing that would reduce his HP to 0, he heals himself to full health. Let's go for this one, because I would like to pump up some more numbers in the DPS department. So yeah, it looks like we can just keep going, and every 20 rounds, we get a boss. All right, I'm just going to try and speed through this then. Let's see how far we can get. This is where my decision-making becomes questionable at best, because we're just going to try and speed through this. We're not going to pay attention to anything. We're just going to go on pure instincts and click the buttons. Can I speed this up? I can slow it down. Bullet time. Speed up the normal time. Explodes in the stars. Nice. All right, let's grab another bard dude. Got another burner phone. Not even looking, just going in. We still haven't lost a single dude. Oh my. What did I get myself into? I spoke too soon. What even was that? I didn't pay attention. I was just clicking. Oh, we can recruit some more dudes. More fantasy. All right, wanted. Warlock dudes. The Warlock dude has made a pact with an evil being. 90% of his damage taken gets stored in his pact and spread out over 4 seconds. We've seen the vampire. We've seen the general? Or have we? Interesting. Yeah, I was trying to see if maybe there was a benefit to, like, the different, I don't know what to call that, families, organizations, themes, whatever, for the particular dudes. Like, if you have so many, because it, like, shows a number there, right? We have 19 fantasy dudes, right? Because the bard dude and the paladin dude are both fantasy, but, yeah, they count as, yeah, we have so many fantasy dudes. I was wondering if, like, having a certain amount of fantasy dudes will give you, like, certain benefits or something, but I'm not seeing that anywhere. Knockout report. Oh, we lost a dude in that fight. Okay, your unconscious dudes will recover soon. I'm almost sure of it. All right, so we lost a regular dude. It's going to take him 3 rounds before he comes back to life. Understood. There's universal healthcare again. At the start of combat, all dudes gain 20% increased evasion for 8 seconds. It's not bad. We also have a meteor. Calls down a meteor that deals 150 damage to all enemies in a location of your choosing. Interesting. Let's just go ahead and buy both of these. We've got the money for it. 209 little ducks. It's dude juice time. Some of your dudes got knocked out. They will recover on their own after a few rounds, but you can use dude juice to revive them instantly. Give it a try. No, I think I'm good. All right, I don't know what that last battle was that we fought. I mean, these ducks were fine. The last one was like bees or something. I don't know. It's crazy. All right, get off my screen. I don't want to use the dude juice yet. We're fine. Look, he's just taking a nap. That's the one dude that's been with us this entire game. So you know what? He needs a break. He deserves a break. Oh, bees. That would explain it. 327 bees. That, you know what? Let's go for it. It took out a dude last time, but we still... Oh, man. Look at their health. And then as soon as the numbers of bees, like, dwindle down, it just skyrockets back up. These clerics are insane. All right, let's grab another bard dude. And a free normal dude. Bottled lightning. I still haven't used any items in combat yet. So we've got one more round. And our unconscious regular dude will join us back. Okay. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Can my army take on a gorilla? With ease, it seems. If I sound any stranger than usual, it's because my sinuses are going crazy today. All right, more bees or rams and Canadian geese. I feel like I'm more scared of the bees than I am this fight. The bees actually took one of our dudes out, which I guess he's back now. So we're at full strength. Let's take on these rams. This very much feels like the rich get richer simulator. because I've been able to take on every single hard difficulty fight that nets us more income. I've been able to buy more relics. Let's get another warlock dude. And we got another regular dude. Dude Whisperer arrives? What? What shall your dudes become? Dude! You got a whole crop of regular dudes just hanging around, being all weak and dumb. If you want, I'll train them up real good. Just give me 5 rounds with them, and they'll come back different. Check out these openings in my Dude Academy. So I can make, yeah, a couple more bards. Interesting. Maybe a couple more paladins. And then the rest warlocks? Sure, sounds good. Nice. Thanks, Dude Whisperer. All right, duck-sized horses, let's go. We're going to be missing out on the regular dudes, but something tells me we'll be fine. I can tell you now, looking back, grabbing these clerics was the smartest thing I've done in this game. These clerics have been powerhouses, and like just looking at my team's health bars, the clerics are the only reason I'm still in this fight. So it is what it is. All right, more dude juice. Heart boxers. Each time the merchant dude's shop gets stocked, there's a 25% chance he gets charmed into letting you restock the shock. Ooh, that sounds nice. When a cleric dude takes fatal damage, he will recover with full health and send out a divine pulse with 300% increased range and 100% increased power. Each cleric dude can do this once per round. That sounds insane. We're definitely going to do that. Yeah, our health bar barely moved that fight. Berry ring. Reduce the merchant cost of strange spores. And while under the effects of strange spores, all dudes receive 100% increased healing. The bard dude's song lasts for 2 more seconds. Probably go for that one. Paladin dude gains max HP. Yeah, let's go for the bard. So when is the guy bringing back a business dude? The business dude will visit your ranch this round, allowing you to make a totally legit investment that will definitely pay off. Okay. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Trained dudes return. Nice. I'm sorry, little horsey. The game is telling me I must do this. Another bard dude. Let's go for the paladin dude. Your dudes have returned. Dude, sweet. Nice. That is 100% a reference to Dude, Where's My Car? What's mine say? Sweet. That's a throwback. All right. Feral hogs and wolves. Interesting. So the purple is the warlock's temporary health, but the clerics just fill them back up to full. It looks like bacon is on the menu tonight. I hope there's no vegans in chat. Speaking of which, if you're still around, please like the video and subscribe for more daily chaos from your boy, Austin, at Nerfed Reflexes. You guys have asked for it. So we've got a Discord server in the making right now. And by we, I mean me. I'm trying to figure the whole thing out. I'm trying to keep it simple. I don't want to go overboard. I'm just trying to work on the basics for it. All right, the paladin dude receives 10% more healing from all sources. In addition, if he takes damage through his blessing, interesting. I think we've seen that one before. The target of paladin dude's blessing gains 20% increased damage. Yes. Wondering if there's a way I could sell some of these things so I could buy this other relic as well, because we're so close. We only need like 30 bucks. But oh, I can restock for 25 bucks. I think I'm gonna skip on that though. All right, so we're pretty close to the next boss fight. We're getting there. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm currently watching a bunch of YouTube videos and tutorials on how to set up the Discord server, because I want to make sure it's a safe place. So we're gonna have, you know, the basics, the rules, and try and set up some fun rules for you guys, and try to make it clear for developers that if they want to try and like promote their game or get me to play it, like just, you know, trying to have a way to have meaningful conversation and fun without going overboard and having a billion channels that's gonna be empty. You know what I mean? We'll start simple. We can expand if need be in the future. Per dude. Oh, I didn't even know this was here. That is so useful. Yeah, so we can actually see. Nice. That is really cool. All right, claim reward. Let's grab another cleric dude. I'm just going to keep grabbing more clerics. Like, there's no way I lose if I have as much damage as they do and as much healing on top of that, right? There's just no way we lose. Grab another paladin dude. And then one big bee. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see how this goes. I still have a bunch of dude juice. Seems like I was worried for nothing. Although, looking at the warlock's health, he was doing some damage. Alright, let's grab another cleric dude. Can I just replace all these dudes with clerics, please? Be fantastic. Not gonna lie, that fight sounds basically as if I just walked out my front door right now. I live on a farm, by the way, out in the middle of nowhere. And we've got some baby lambs that were just born. They're so adorable. We've got a ton of chickens. We've got quail. We've got rabbits. We've got all kinds of stuff. So that battle sounded pretty much like I just walked out my front door. The business dude arrives. Dude, you've got a real sweet pile of cash there. Lucky for you, I got a business opportunity that's totally legal. What type of business, you ask? Money. That's what. I can double your investment in just 13 rounds. What do you say, friendo? Want to make some sweet, sweet, sweet cash? The baller package or the coward package? How are you going to target me like that, game? You know I'm going to go for the baller package. Nice. So we're broke, but I think we'll be fine. The rich get richer. All right, grab it. Another cleric, dude. I'm broke. I didn't realize I was going to encounter a merchant dude. I thought I was going straight into the boss encounter. So that kind of sucks, but let's take a look at what we could have obtained. When any dude lands a crit, he gains temporary health. Nice. And the blacksmith's hammer again. Let's grab some more burner juice. Burner juice. Dude juice. I was combining the burner. Okay, anyways. All right, so what are we dealing with? Not like it matters. Enemies gain 2% increased damage every second. And that alpha wolf has a bullseye on him? Will sometimes seek out low health dudes and leap onto them. Being taunted will override this behavior. Well, it's a good thing we've got some dudes that can taunt. Let's go. Not even a challenge. Not even close. Oh, yeah. You found a relic stash. Living will. When a dude gets knocked out during a match, all active dudes heal for 15. Dudes gain 1% max HP for every dude of the same family on your team, up to a maximum of 20%. The first restock of the merchant dude's shop is free each time he appears. Both of these sounds really, really good, and I would love to have them both. I guess let's go for the bonfire. That makes the most sense. I know. How dare I actually use logic? That's so off-brand for me. Grab it. Another cleric. My goodness. How many of these guys? We have 20. That's insane. So is anything new up here? We got the merchant. The dude whisperer comes back. We get another free relic. Our investment matures. The business dude comes back. All right. We're actually getting clobbered a little bit here. But we are more than up to the task. I bet another cleric dude. Enemies gain 2% increased damage every second. So that's basically the same fight we just did, multiplied by 5. Another cleric, dude. Yeah, we're taking some damage now. Look at that. As soon as we dwindle their numbers, though, my health just shoots back up. Chestplate. When a knight dude takes damage greater than 10% of his max HP, he gains temporary health. We've seen that one. Sequined vest we've also seen. Let's go for the sequined vest, I suppose. Yeah, that just makes the most sense. So that should give everybody... Which one of these icons was evasion? This one. The rabbit icon. Okay, that makes sense. So if I buy this... Yeah, everybody got the evasion chance. Nice. Alright, let's just head straight into it. See how far we can get. I do love the fact that I could put this game into slow motion, but I'd really like to speed up the combat at this point. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, the silverback gorilla now. Oh man, when he hits pretty hard. Sorry, gorilla, you walked into the wrong neighborhood. Don't wander into my ranch again, bud. Got quite the collection of relics going on over here. Grab another warlock. I got a meteor. Nice. Oh, my frame rate. Oh my. Oh no, we're losing dudes. Maybe. No, I think we're good. I don't think we actually lost any. The warlocks came dangerously close, though. We'll grab another one. The dude whisperer arrives. So I have how many dudes? 2 regular dudes. Well, we know where that money's going. 457 duck-sized horses. Yeah, we're losing the warlock. Maybe? Come on, clerics. Come on, clerics. Yeah! Let's go! We are getting dangerously close here. All right, we've got a lot of money now. Our investment matured, so we can get... Oh, God. With this many dudes, I don't think I want to give him a bean burrito, but let's see what it does. When a dude gets knocked out, he creates a burst of toxic gas. Of course he does, when he lands. Dealing damage equal to 4 times his DPS to nearby enemies. Divining Rod. The Cleric Dude's Divining Pulse cools down in 5% less time per dude healed by the pulse, up to a maximum... Oh my God, that's insane. Their DPS is about to skyrocket with this. And their healing. That's insane. What? That is so crazy. All right, we've got a ton of money. Let's restock. Lieutenant Sigil. The second dude type on your roster gains 10% crit chance. Or Scroll of Mockery. Night dudes gain 20% max HP and taunt 3 additional enemies. I don't necessarily love that. It is really good. I think I'd rather just hang on to my money. So their average damage per second per dude is 34. That's kind of crazy. We crossed the 10,000 damage barrier. That's insane. Grab another bard. All right, we've seen all of these before. I tell you what, I don't know what the cleave does. If it does turn their attacks into like an AoE, then that could be really good, I guess. So let's grab the rage bait. Especially considering how many enemies we've been fighting. 300 and 400 enemies at a time is kind of nuts. So if we can get some AoE. Nice. And another cleric dude. My investment paid off. I have 4,000. Holy crap. I'm rich. All right, I think since we're so far into this recording at this point, I'm going to keep playing this game. But I'm going to do a little magical editing and get us to the fun bits and bobs. And I still want to see exactly how far we could take this run. But for the sake of not making this video 4 hours long or however long it takes, I'll tell you at the end of the video how long the recording is. And I'll let you know. But just to save a little bit of time for you guys at this point, we're just going to do some magical editing from this point forward. Thoughts and prayers. Any dude healed by Divine Pulse will gain 1% increased evasion and receive 5% increased healing from any cleric dude's Divine Pulse for 4 seconds. Absolutely. Guitar pick. The Bard Dude's song can stack 4 more times and affect another dude. You betcha. I'll buy the die. Let's restock. I'm so rich. Sure, at this point. The Warlock Dude gains increased attack damage based on how much pack damage he has. Sure, sounds great. We can restock again for 50. No reason not to. Paladin Dudes gain 30% max HP. Sure. Mobius Strip. Consumables used during battle have a 30% chance to not be consumed. Also, sure. Alright, we can buy one more relic. Holy Water. The Cleric Dude's Divine Pulse gains increased healing on dudes with lower health. Yeah, we've seen that one. Dudes who get knocked out have a chance to recover. Alright, we'll buy that one. And then now we're broke. The Business Dudes arrives. Give me the baller package. Yeah. We got to the next boss fight. I currently do not have enough money because I just invested it all. But here we are, round 60. It's the 5 Alpha Wolves. We are now up to 33 Cleric Dudes. So, let's see how this goes. You know, I still haven't used any consumables. Oh, it like pauses battle for me. That's interesting. Seems like there's a cooldown as well. Interesting. Nice. Oh yeah. We got the Bean Burrito again. Cage Tiger. When any dude is knocked out, all dudes gain crit chance. Or all dudes just gain 5% crit chance. Yeah, give me that one. We've got a merchant, the Dude Whisperer. My investment will mature again. Train dudes will return. The Business Dude. And then round 80 boss encounter. All right, let's unpause when we get back to the 14 Silverback Gorillas. Here we are, going up against the boss. We just fought off 94 Honey Badgers. So you know what? I'm feeling pretty good about it. We have still only lost 1 dude in the fray. But my Bard Dudes are actually now doing a respectable amount of damage, and let me show you why. I picked up Overcharged Amp. The Bard Dude's song deals damage equal to 100% of his DPS, split between 3 random nearby enemies. And I'll quickly show you the rest of the relics that I've picked up since we've been gone. The Warlock pack now lasts 2 extra seconds. When a dude gets thrown, he gets run speed and attack speed, which is pretty nice. All dudes take 10% less damage. And then this lets me get an opportunity to refresh the shop for free. This reduces the price of pocket dice from the merchant. Ancient Sword. Whenever a dude taunts an enemy, there's a 2% chance for the taunt to pierce into the underworld, summoning a Skeledude into the battle. This can occur once per second, and that procs quite a bit. Dancing Shoes. The Bard Dude gains 20% increased max HP and 10% increased evasion, and he plays his song whenever he evades an attack. So if it's an attack against a lot of enemies, the Bard's DPS just goes to the moon with this and the Overcharged Amp combined. It's pretty nice. And then we have Brass Knuckles. When any dude gets knocked out, all active dudes gain 3% damage for the remainder of the round. This effect can stack up to 10 times. Now, that being said, we've only ever lost 1 dude in this entire playthrough so far, and it's been a normal dude, and he's came back to us. Not only has he came back, but he's turned into a cleric, of which I now have 42 of. And but that might all change now. We're going up against 14 Silverback Gorillas. Honestly, I'm not scared. Maybe I should be, though. Nah, we definitely got this. It might take us a while, but we've got this. We had one Skeledude enter the fray so far. This thing has only procced once. Oh, yeah, once. Skeledude is no longer with us, it seems, though. All right, easy peasy. So yeah, our bards did a respectable 19,000 damage. Not bad, but they really shine when there's large groups of enemies. Now, what am I saying? We're getting another cleric. Living Will. When a dude gets knocked out, okay. When a dude gets knocked out, your bard dude plays a requiem. The paladin receives 10%. Let's go for this one. All right. So what do we have here? The merchant, the dude whisperer, another relic. The investment's going to mature. Train dudes return, which is obviously going to give us more clerics. The merchant, and then, yep, the boss encounter. All dudes have 50% reduced run speed. 13 polar bears. Interesting. All right, well, I'll see you guys when we get around to here. Probably, hopefully. Just to drive my point home a little bit more, we just fought 282 dog-sized rats. And now look at the bard's damage. 31,000 versus, and there's only 13 of those, versus the 43 clerics who did 54,000. So their average damage per second vastly outshines the cleric dudes. Pretty good. 916 gooses. 28,000 damage with a third of the numbers in the clerics. 163 average damage per second with the bard dudes when you're going up against mass groups of enemies is insane. However, that being said, we would not be here if it wasn't for the cleric dudes and their healing. Their healing is just so good. Oh no, we lost another dude. It was another regular dude. We've lost 2 dudes, but that's fine. I'm not going to use the dude juice. I think we'll be okay. Here we are, round 100 boss encounter. All dudes have 50% reduced run speed against 13 polar bears. Honestly, I'm not even the least bit worried, but I'll go ahead and show you the relics that we've picked up since you've last seen. We grabbed the bean burrito, which you've seen. We grabbed smelling salts, which I believe you've also seen. The purple heart, so when any dude lands a critical hit, he gains temporary health for 3 seconds, equal to 25% of the damage dealt, which pairs really nicely with the jazz flute. When a dude evades an attack, he gains 10% increased crit chance for 2 seconds. So they evade, they take less damage, they get critical chance. It's really nice. The second dude gets crit chance. We've got the metronome. So when the bard dude evades an attack, he gains temporary health. We've got the ion storm and the fairy ring, which just reduce the cost of things for the merchant, which I have barely used at all. We've got a dog tag. When a dude gets knocked out, all dudes gain run speed. And then we've got velvet robe. When the warlock takes damage while his HP is below 20%, he steals 10% health from each of the healthiest 5 warlock dudes. He can do this once every 2 seconds. The parry buckler, granting block chance to everyone. The evil quill, when a warlock lands a direct attack, he has a 20% chance to heal himself for 100% of the damage dealt. We've got the Book of Life, which you've seen. The brass knuckles. And I think that's everything up until this point. So let's take on the round 100 boss encounter. I'm not even the slightest bit worried. Maybe I should be. Hold on. No, I think we're good. Oh, wait, no, we did lose a guy. We lost a paladin. Right? Oh, maybe we lost a couple of people. Our dog tags proc 5 times, 6 times now. Uh-oh. Maybe I should use items? I don't know. I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. I still haven't used the dude juice yet, so that is still an option. Oh, it looks like we lost a cleric up here, too. It's really hard to tell. But yeah, the polar bears are now dwindling. By the way, no real unicorns, honey badgers, polar bears, or any other animals or toddlers found in this video were actually harmed in the making of this video. PETA, please don't come after me. It's just a game, okay? It's just a game. There we go. So how many dudes did we actually lose? It says 6 dudes got knocked out, right? The bards did 82,000 damage. The clerics, of which I now have 49, but had 50, dealt 215,000 damage. Okay. Let's grab another warlock. I really like the warlocks. We found a relic stash. I've got 4 rerolls, so let's find something good. Splitting Headache. Reduce the merchant cost of burner phones. Reduce the merchant cost of meteors. When any dude is knocked out, all dudes gain crit chance. Man, I should have... I don't know. I'm starting to see all of these things that just give me merchant cost reduction. I suppose... Let's grab the Cage Tiger. It's dude juice time. We lost 2 dudes. Honestly, not bad. I'm going to go ahead and use a dude juice because I'm tired of that message popping up on my screen. But let's see. Oh, wait. Are we done? Hold on. 36 silverback gorillas. So now I don't get to choose anymore. We're just going in on it? It completely changed the format. So I no longer have the bar across the top of my screen. We're just going in. Let's use some lightning, because that's fun. Oh, it stuns them too. It deals 11,000 damage. I didn't realize that. The damage is evenly split among enemies struck and increases each round. That is interesting. Let's use a meteor. Why not? Wait, did that hit my own dudes? Oh, we are losing, guys. Uh-oh. KO'd. Interesting. Holy. All right, I don't think we're making it much further than this, folks. This might be the end. 1,000 bees? Surely this won't crash my game. Surely this won't crash my game. 16 FPS. Let's use some lightning. Let's use the meteor. Right over here feels right. I can feel my frame rate going up. Nice. I think we only lost 2 dudes in that battle. 158,000 damage. 80,000 damage. Yeah. Okay. Reckless. Oh, enemies have a 25% chance to ignore taunts. Quack Blast can emit a powerful quack, creating a traveling shockwave that throws dudes in its path. So are we going to get a chance to encounter the merchant and businessman and stuff again? Oh, my frame rate. All right, so we do still get the merchant. That's nice to know. At the start of combat, the dude type at the end of your roster taunts up to 5 random enemies to attack them for 3 seconds. Well, that works out nicely, I suppose. Loyalty card. The first restock is free, including this one. Nice. Ruby Scepter. Each time a paladin dude's blessed target gets knocked out, his remaining blessings get stronger, granting 5% more damage reduction and transferring 5% more damage to the paladin. Splitting Headache again. I'll buy it because then it won't appear in my shop again, I suppose. Alright. 16 polar bears. Dudes take damage for 1% of their max HP every second. All right, one quick look at the knockout report. We have several dudes that are knocked out at this point. I'm not going to use any more consumables. I'm not going to use the dude juice to revive them. I'm just going to let this game go. Hopefully it burns out quicker. Hopefully my army perishes sooner than later. We are at 2 hours of recording at this point. We've made it to round 106. But this has to end at some point because I have stuff to do today. I've still got to edit this video and get it out to you guys. And I got to go door dashing because I got bills to pay. I really want to know what happens. And I would like to see a final report telling me like how far I made it. You know, see if we get any kind of unlocks or anything like that. So I'm hoping I can perish soon. I would really like to push this game as far as I possibly can. I just don't have the time right now. So we're almost at 2 hours. I'm rooting for the gorillas at this point. Come on, guys, you can do it. Come on. You've almost knocked out one of my clerics. I've made my army too strong. Oh, no. Come on. No, their numbers are dwindling now. No. My dudes are going to come back soon. They're going to revive. I was really hoping that the gorillas would take them out. We only managed to lose 2 dudes that round, and we've got more coming back. I don't have hopes that 73 Bs are going to be able to take my army on. Oh, wait. Healing effects are reduced by 25%. And they can't be targeted by cleave attacks, which I still am not sure what that means, but this could be the one. This could be the round, hopefully, that ends us. Come on, Bees, I believe in you. You can do it. Come on, you've almost got them. You've almost got the paladins. That's huge. Oh, no. Oh, it's so close. I'm watching these clerics just bounce. Come on. And the bees are losing their ranks. No. Don't worry. We'll perish in one of these. Surely. Surely one of these will do it. 2% increased damage every second. All right, that could be huge for us. That could be huge. Perhaps the panicky unicorns and the 761 Canadian geese can outlast the healing of my clerics long enough to let them get increasing damage to take my dudes out. We're only missing a handful still, but okay. One can only hope. 19 FPS. Alright, they're gaining damage. I want to see my numbers go down. Oh, wait, the geese are... No! The geese are losing their ranks quickly. Alright, just buy enough time for the unicorns to scale damage. Come on. Surely. Surely. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. My clerics are too strong. Oh, we lost one. Oh, we lost a couple more. Let's go. Couple more down. Come on. Come on, unicorns. You can do it. Just get to the point where you can one-shot my army. Come on. I believe in you. There we go. We lost some more. Oh, yeah. The unicorns are getting to the point where they are hitting hard now. There's not many of them left, though. Come on. Surely, between the two of you, you can take on these two guys. Come on. There's only 3 unicorns left. 2 unicorns left. It's Jover. It's all over. It's alright, though. That's progress. We lost a lot of dudes. That's fine. So we lost a good amount of dudes that round. Let's grab another bard, I guess. When a dude lands after being thrown, he has a chance to recover. When a warlock dude attacks, he has a 20% chance to expel 25% of his stored pack damage to his target. That sounds incredibly useful and good. But I'm not going to grab any of it. I'm trying to end my dudes. Yeah, look how many we lost. We almost lost half of our clerics. That's huge. All right, what's this next fight? Enemies gain 2% increased damage every second. 17 polar bears. Okay. For sure, this is the fight that's going to end us. Hopefully. There we go. We lost one cleric. Oh, we're losing paladins quickly. I think we lost another cleric. We lost 2 more. 3 more. 4 more. 5 more. 6 more. Yes! This is one. This is the one. This is the run. Come on. Our paladins are gone. Our bards are gone. We have 3 clerics, 2 clerics left. One cleric in a dream. 3 warlocks. Let's go! Finally! Oh my, we needed more dudes. Nice try. View collectibles. Discovered a lot. So there's 184 dudes and relics in the demo, it seems. Silver stars. Earn silver stars for relics by beating round 100 with them. And for dudes, by beating round 100 with at least 20 on your team. Gold stars. Earn gold stars for relics by beating rounds 110 with them. And for dudes, by beating round 110 with at least 20 on your team. So what do the stars do? Does it just make them more powerful, or what? Let's go again. No. I don't think I will. I don't think I will go again. I'm quite fine, thank you. I have stuff to do today. Well, that answers today's scientific experiment. Kind of. If you learned anything here, it's that no problem can't be solved with enough dudes. Enough relics and just a little blind confidence, I suppose. If you enjoyed the chaos, hit that like button, subscribe for more indie roguelikes and demos, and let me know what game or demo I should throw myself into next. Until then, guys, remember, when in doubt, add more dudes. Also, skill is optional, and fun is mandatory. I'll catch you in the next one.